Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I want to say a very big shout out to every one of you for all the support and love you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we're talking something really very important because, like, a lot of white people are crying river. They are, like, probably in fear that black people are gonna get a whole lot of money from this reparation thing, and, like, some of them are like it's a set up and all that. But I know that reparation has been long overdue, and the fact that it's coming from Democrats and they have approved $1.2 million reparations for black residents. I mean, most black people are not finding it funny. Some are like, why do you have to pay them that, like, that huge amount of money and all that? I mean, they should have made life kind of better for every other person and all that, instead of paying them the money. And so we're like, oh, your ancestors were the ones that were enslaved. You were not the ones that were enslaved. And I am saying, what is the difference between my ancestor and me? We are the same. We are the same. I mean, really, I am not gonna lie. They are crying a river. They are even in shock as I speak. They are trembling, like they feel like, oh, yo, I mean, they are gonna get a lot of money and all that, and we are not getting any shit and all that. But the truth is that I don't know if this is a setup to buy votes from black people. But I absolutely want to read your comments because I know you know better than I do when it comes to this reparation things. And I know Democrats has always been like, but please kindly educate me. I absolutely want to read all your comments. And with that being said, let me roll the clip.
Top news right now. California, a Democrat-controlled state, has approved a radical plan to pay $1.2 million each to every black resident as compensation for slavery and discrimination that occurred over 200 years ago. Critics argue that this is a scheme to ensure lifelong loyalty to the Democrat Party from the black community. Despite the proposal, many black residents are unhappy, demanding higher compensation figures. California is the first state to establish a reparations task force and aims to have the plan approved by lawmakers before July 1st. Stay tuned and follow Next News for more breaking news.
Before we get into the stitches, I am going to start by saying that I am really very happy for people that are in California. And white people ain't even like, they want to die. I mean, they feel like to them the world is coming to an end. Some of them even want to switch, like, I am a black person. And I am like, oh, you haven't seen anything. Let's get into the stitches straight up. So here we go.
Top news right now. California, a Democrat-controlled state, has approved a radical
to the black community. Are we going to act like we don't see what this is? Because I think it's real obvious what this is. Like, let's not forget that it wasn't very long ago that they were saying that we're broke. So where is this money supposed to come from? Okay, first off. And two, how are you guys just going to let somebody buy your vote? Because that's what this is. They're trying to buy your votes. They did it with the LGBTQ community. And now they're doing it with you guys. And, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. And I think that it's insulting to you guys. That they think that you're not smart enough to know exactly what that is. That you don't pay attention to, like, not long ago, they were saying, oh, we're too broke to do all of this. But they're millions of dollars each. They can sign a bill all they want. Like, you can sign a check all you want. But if you don't have the money to pay it, the check's gonna bounce. They're trying to buy your vote. which is insulting to your community because they think that you are not intelligent enough to figure out what they're doing. Most people who deserve this money are not even alive to have it. Not that they would get it either. Are we talking about the same government? The same broke ass government? What kind of fairy tale is this shit? I'm gonna love to see how this plays out.
And to pay $1.2 million each to every black resident.
You saw it. $1.2 million for every single black resident in California for reparations. What are you all waiting for? California has just become the new black state. Y'all better get to running, y'all.
To pay $1.2 million each to every black resident.
This is proof that all these Democrats live in a delusional, make-believe world all their own. Because there's 2.25 million African Americans living in California. Now, multiply that by 1.2 million. That's $2.7 trillion. Yeah, California's got that kind of money? Well, I guess if California has that kind of money, how about they take care of their homeless and find homes for them? Because obviously, $2.7 trillion could actually build homes all over California for all those homeless people they got. And they might even have some money left over for all these illegal immigrants that are coming into the U.S. I mean, duh, the math is right there. They got the money. Oh, wait. They're also going to have to contend with the fact that there's going to be a big influx of African Americans moving to California. Because, hey, free money is free money. I might start identifying as African American myself. I could use $1.2 million. Which brings a good point. What about people who identify as African American? I mean, they let you identify as a woman. They let you identify as a man, even though you were born the other sex. I think this is going to be a windfall for everybody. All you got to do is say you're African American. And give me my money. Look, I don't understand what the game plan is here, because there's one or two things happening. Either the Democrats are absolute idiots, or they got something more sinister in mind. Also, let's not forget that black slaves were also owned by other blacks and Native Americans. Also, there's a lot of Irish who were slaves at the same time. What are we going to do with those guys? I mean, do they get reparations too? They got fucked over. But no, we're not going to focus on that. We're only going to hyper-focus on this. The fact is, all the African Americans who are alive right now never had to experience slavery. Just like all the Caucasian Americans who are alive right now never had to experience being a slave owner. The reality is you can spend all the money you want. It's not going to make up for all the horrible shit that's been done to African Americans, Native Americans, and even Irish Americans in this country. So how about this? How about you stop with the bullshit and just treat everybody fairly and give them all life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? Can't hurt.
Radical plan to pay $1.2 million each to every black.
I have never quite understood how this is a radical idea. People were wronged, which is about the nicest way I can say it, and deserve to be compensated. This probably should have been done, I don't know, around 1866 or so. Would have been a lot cheaper, but still kind of needs to be done. People have been put out for 400 years. Kind of fucked up. Yeah, just my 2 cents. That and a couple bucks will get you coffee.
California, a Democrat-controlled state, has approved a radical plan.
Seriously? How many motherfuckers are trying to move to California and become a resident before July? I know I'll be gone with the fucking wind. Talking about this weekend, I have now found a place in California. And I'd be gone. Because I know I can leave back. But holy fucking shit, I can't believe this is happening. Who's paying for that? I'm all for like, fucking go take it, but like, who's paying for that? Holy fucking shit, this is insanity. Wow. And if y'all think for 1 second that they give a fuck about anybody, and that's why they're giving this money, no, they don't give a shit. This is all what it says, to guarantee a fucking Democratic fucking seat, like they say, to secure votes.
$0.2 million each to every black resident.
Shit sound nice, don't it? Too bad it ain't gonna happen. These motherfuckers can't even come to an agreement on student loan debt. Not only that, think about how many black people are in California. 1.2 million apiece. Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. And if it was true, it's a motherfucking setup. It's a setup. It's some kind of study they doing to see what y'all gonna spend the shit on and how long it's gonna take for you to get broke. What you invest in. I wouldn't get so happy at the hype. Cause wish in one hand and shit in the other. See which one comes the fastest. It will be nice. But you think this racist ass country gonna give your black ass $1.2 million? Hell no.
Each to every black resident as compensation for slavery and discrimination that occurred.
Are you for real? Like, are you for real with this shit? Because here's what I'm going to say about this. Are you ready? Be ready, okay? Bitch better have my money. My money, my money, my money. And you want to know why? Because my ancestors were Irish. They were slaves. So, seems like you owe me something. I'm not gonna wait that long, so let's get it together. Cash it out, let's go. But nah, for facts, I was never enslaved, okay? My ancestors were. I don't deserve shit. I didn't go through it. As far as I'm concerned, the black community in today's day and age don't deserve it either. They weren't enslaved. Their ancestors were. They deserve it. Nah, I don't agree with this. Say what I said. Sorry. Don't like it. Too bad. No, okay. God bless.
So this is all I got from the stitches, and I don't know why they are so like why they are kind of crying a river that they are gonna pay reparations to black people. But the truth is that I don't know if this is a setup. Maybe they want to buy votes from black people or something. But man, reparation has been long overdue and all that, and it's high time, like, you know, they pay that money, because man, and you don't have to know what people want to do with their money. It is their money, but I know majority are going to use it for something really very wise. So give them their reparations, and whatever they want to do with it is their problem, not your problem. Because I see all of them like crying river, like, oh, California is becoming a black state and all that. So they were not, okay, they do not even want the reparations to be paid to black people. I mean, it's kind of crazy and all that. Anyways, this is where I'm going to draw the coin. Thank you so much for all the support. But I really do want to read your comment, because I want to know exactly how you people want this. Like, is this a setup, or I know reparation is long overdue and all that, or something, but I don't know if this is like a setup politically for them to get votes and all that. But it's like, get your money, whoever you want to vote for. It's nobody's business if you want to vote or you don't want to vote. I mean, that reparation is something they owe black people for a very long time, and paying it is not like they are doing black people a favor. It's something they know they are still going to pay anytime, any day. Thank you so much for all the support, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.